gonna get them better women? Me personally, I don't know. I don't know as far as me trying. I never bought into that. But I can tell you what can get you better women, or a better woman, is a better you. Because if you don't change who you are as a person, become a better person, you're still going to be drawn and attracted to the wrong type of women, because you're still the same type of person with the same type of mentality. Therefore, you're going to pick the same type of females, more than likely. The problem is, men don't understand that it's not just American women, it's also you. And that's why you got to look at yourself. You can't change how women are. You can't change America, blah, blah, blah. We already know. But you can change yourself. I don't care if you get 1 billion passports. Everywhere you go, you're going to have women that are going to do shit they shouldn't do. Then you're going to have women that are right for you. There's bad women everywhere. There's good women everywhere. So that's not the problem. Some of y'all gonna say, well, they got all these options in their face, inbox, whatever, who cares? It don't matter, because what you don't understand about what a good woman is primarily based off of if a woman is good to you. It doesn't matter if she, it doesn't matter. Put like this. It's based all off of how a woman is toward you. Bottom line, so a woman could be a good woman but not be a good woman to you. She could be a player to you, but a good woman to the next guy. So it don't matter about the options they got and all this other shit. If you self-improve and she doesn't want to deal with you, that's really her loss in the end. You know what I mean? And everybody's not going to like you regardless of what you do, how much you try to make them like you, how much you got going on, all these other things. The problem is y'all are picking women that don't see you as the best. That's the problem. If you did, then it wouldn't matter if you was overseas in a cardboard box or fucking, it don't matter where you was at. A mansion, cardboard box, or overseas, it don't matter. If you pick the woman that is really trying to fuck with you, it's going to be the same results. As far as it's going to be good results. But on the flip side, it don't matter what you got going on, who you are. If you pick women who are not right for you, you're going to get the same results. In the bad, in the negative way, not in the positive way. So at the end of the day, and the moral of the story is, it's not about where the women are at. It's about who they are, and because they can still be good women and not be good to you. It's also about how they are toward you. That's the key. So the only way to fix that is to self-improve as a person. And if they still don't like you because of that, you self-improve, they still want this one or that one, who cares? That person's not right for you. The woman who really likes you is always going to be a better experience than a woman who don't really like you. That's just the way it is. So why would you even be worried about women who don't like you anyway? Sounds like to me a lot of y'all men are having trouble because you're dealing with women who don't like you, or you're dealing with women who they got all these options. Oh well, if you was the number one option, it wouldn't matter if she had 1 billion options, would it? Nope, it don't matter. See, y'all got to understand that you got to learn how to accept rejection, because if you don't, then this is what's going to happen. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to wonder why this woman don't like you, or why that one don't, and all this other shit. Well, really, it don't even matter at the fucking end of the day. If she likes another guy more than you, what the fuck does it matter? There's nothing you can do about that. No moving overseas and all these bullshit y'all think. Ain't none of that shit gonna change that. I know what you're thinking though. Okay, the overseas women might be more traditional and blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, if a woman likes you that much, she will be a traditional, submissive type of woman toward you. Y'all don't understand that women are the way they are towards men depending on how they feel about the man. It's really not even about if a woman's a good woman or not, because she could choose that. It's a choice. Just like, that's why I tell women, it's a choice if a man want to be good to you or not. It's more or less the choice of the man, not you. It only depends on you because if how that man feels. So, when it comes to women, There's really no such thing as good or bad women because they can choose whether they want to be good or bad with whatever man they want to deal with. That's what y'all men are not getting through y'all fucking heads, man. Either y'all don't get it or you don't want to accept it. If the woman really like you, all this crying, complaining, women did this, she got too many options, blah, blah, blah. All that shit goes out the window when you are their number one choice. So if you see the crying and complain, if you see the complaining, you see the bitching, you see the flaking, you see the all the misbehavior, right? You see the I'm not being submissive to a man, all that. That's because you're not her number one choice. Women do not do that when it comes to a man they really like. When they come to a man they really like, they basically bow the fuck down. Not in a disrespectful way, like a controlling way, but they basically open up. Yeah, there's the best word. They open up. So if you don't see it, then you know what time it is, man. So why does it matter if she got a billion options? Why does it matter if American women got a billion options? So pick the one that really like you and you ain't got to worry about this shit. That's the name of the game. Oh, but you don't like the one that like you. Well, then I guess you just got to wait and self-improve, right? That's all you can do. What else can you do? But all this other shit, you thinking you moved overseas, you think a woman won't, maybe she'll see a guy that she like better than you. Yeah, maybe they do cooperate a little bit better. I don't know, personally, but maybe they do. But they still gotta like you. Just because a woman is overseas and she might be more traditional as a woman, it don't mean she gonna like you and want to be traditional and cooperate to you. You know what I'm saying? That's the name of the game. Now y'all doing what women are doing. See, the reason why a lot of men won't cooperate with women is because they don't really want that woman, more than likely. More than likely, that's what it is. But the problem with the women is the men will still deal with the women to have companionship or sexual interactions or whatever. You see what I'm saying? And that's the issue with women. That's why it's harder for them to find good men, because of that. They have so many different chances at dealing with men, maybe not in the way that they want, but dealing with men that they're not so sure if this man wants them or not. And if they're going to deal with the one they like, they're going to have the chance to at least fuck the one they like a lot. That's just what it is. As a man, not necessarily. You're not guaranteed to have a chance with the woman that you want the most. You're not guaranteed to have a chance to sleep with the woman you want the most, or even speak to the woman you want the most. For real. But women are, so that's their problem. So yeah, man, it's really, at the end of the day, once you look at it through a different lens, instead of looking at it through a lens of, she looked good, I gotta have her, or this or that, she rejected me, I'm ugly, I'm short, I'm this, I'm that. If you look at it through a lens of, if a woman likes me, you know, if a woman really wants me, and she really likes me, and I'm her number one choice, I would see cooperation. That don't mean that I could be like, bow down, shut the fuck up, I own you, blah, blah, blah. Even though some women might like that, but that's not the point. The point is, you would see cooperation in a woman. You would see reciprocation in the woman. If you don't see it, even if she's playing hard to get, oh well, goodbye. That's her loss. Because grown women don't play hard to get like that. They might play very, very slightly. You know what I mean? Because they don't want you to think that they're too easy or something like that. But you still gonna see reciprocation. But if you see all this cooperation and shit, and you think that it's simply alone because it's American women, and you're a fool. You don't understand it's because it's you. Not meaning that you might be a bad person or good person. You might be lacking. You might be on top of your game. You might be one or the other. But it all depends on the woman. You could be on your shit and you're still going to have women who don't. You're not what they really want. Because there's other guys on they shit and they might like that other guy more than you. Or they might like bums more than a guy that's on his shit. There's so much shit going on. But at the end of the day, if the woman's not cooperating with you, then she's not for you. Plain and simple. Y'all are a big cause of why women think they can do all this shit. Because when a woman rejects you or acts funny and this and that, and you start chasing her and bowing down and all this other shit, now they think all men are easy to dispose and all that shit. But if we all, like, say all men felt the way of self-confidence and And like, I don't give a fuck if she don't like me, fuck it. I'll just deal with it like a man. You know, women wouldn't be able to pull all this shit they pulling. And I don't say all women, because all women ain't doing it. But the majority of women that's pulling this bullshit on y'all men, they wouldn't be able to pull it. So it's really men, take back the power. Every man take back the power. And stop just dealing with, and another thing, stop just dealing with women that you don't really want either, because that's a part of the problem too. That's why women, a lot of these women, what they're doing is they're just playing the game you're playing. So while you're mad at the woman, understand that men are a big cause of why American women are the way they are. So if you don't change who you are, you go overseas, eventually overseas women are going to be the same fucking way. Because y'all men coming over there doing the same fuckery because you didn't change who you was. You thought it was all about changing the passport and all this bullshit. No, it's about you. It's about who you are. Change who you are. Become the best man you could possibly be. And I promise you, ain't no stupid, foolish, great woman going to overlook you. It's bound that a great woman going to like you. It's bound because you're a commodity. There's very few men like you who self-improve and got it all together across the board. Come on, man. If a woman don't see that, then either you're just not her type because she see it in some other guy, or she's a fool. You got some women who are fools. Why would you want that anyway? Versus the men? I don't think so. So if you're a man on your shit, right, and you want a woman who makes good decisions, it's bound, it's evident, it's bound that you're going to come across a woman who makes good decisions. And men, oh shit, right? It's bound. And really, this video is versa with women. The only thing women got to do is you got to figure out who just wants to just kick it and like you for a good time and who's really trying to really fuck with you. That's all a woman got to do. Once she figure that out, then she basically got to figure out a guy that's really trying to be committed to one woman. And all. My shit keep cutting off. That's why I stopped talking. But yeah, man, men got to change themselves. It ain't about changing the woman. It's about changing you. By changing you, you will eventually, you have no choice. Like, you become Jay-Z. You have no choice but to attract higher quality women. Period. If you smart, last thing you want to do is keep self-improving and trying to attract females that are on a low vibration, still trying to deal with bum dudes. Why would you want that? You're above that level now. See, the problem is y'all still trying to y'all still digging in, I ain't gonna say trash, I ain't gonna say that. Y'all still digging in the bad woman basket. Or the woman who don't like me basket, same thing. If a woman don't like you, she could be a great woman but don't like you. That by default makes her a bad woman for you. Because she's not going to cooperate. She's not going to go all in for you. She's not going to give your all. And she really got her eye and desire on another man. So that's a bad woman for you. A lot of you men, y'all men, don't understand what's the difference between good and bad woman. A lot of y'all think it's good and bad person. Or you think because a woman looks good. No. When it comes to a good woman for you, it's mainly built off the criteria of how that woman looks at you. That's number one. How she feels about you, and by default, if she feels you are the number one choice for her in her life, by default she's going to become you. She's going to try to become your number one choice. She's going to try to make herself your number one choice because you are her number one choice. You see how that shit works? Just like with a man. If you like a woman a lot, you're going to go way harder than for a woman you don't really want. Plain and simple, right? So all this crying about women this and women that is based off of women not really liking you, man. It ain't got nothing to do with no damn passport, man. I get it. Overseas, women might be more traditional, and I get all that. But at the end of the day, people, even if you're a woman watching this, at the end of the day, it's always going to go back to how a person feels about you. That's going to determine how they interact and treat you. And keep in mind, this is not a guaranteed lifetime thing. They can switch up on you. They can switch up on your ass, right? So this is why I say, like, you got to be the type of person that can handle rejection or handle the fact that maybe a person don't want you no more. You got to be able to handle that shit. Because when the time comes, it's either a break or make situation, and you don't want to break. You know what I mean? So to me, I feel like if a woman rejects me, she's not for me. If a woman rejected me, she's not for me. Plain simple. Like she don't deserve me, right? And I honestly feel like if I'm not her number one choice, I don't deserve her. That's just how I feel. It doesn't matter if a man's better than me or not. It doesn't matter. I feel like I'm the best man in the world, right? But even then, that don't mean that even if a man's not as good as me, maybe he's not on his shit like me, that don't mean she gonna pick me just because I'm on my shit and he's not. She might like that guy better, though. You know what I mean? Cadillacs are better than Toyotas, right? That don't mean people prefer Cadillacs. You see what I'm saying? Y'all getting y'all feelings when somebody don't pick you because you by default make it seem like something wrong with you because a person doesn't prefer you. So if a woman preferred blonde hair, blue eyed guys, what I'm gonna do? Go cry in the corner? Oh, I'm not white, I'm not John Elway. No, you got me fucked up, I'm chocolate, I'm dark, I got a big ass dick and all that shit, and I'm gonna be the best version, and the woman who like me is gonna love me, you know what I mean? You know, let the other girl have her John Elway. I'm gonna be the John Elway to the woman that like me. You know what I mean? Just a darker version. You get what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna like y'all, man. It's impossible. Do you like everybody? No, you don't. You don't like everybody, and you not. So everybody not gonna like you. It's just an insecurity in people that you gotta get that shit up out of you. You know, you gotta start laughing if a person rejects you. Like, you dummy. Watch this. Hold my beer. Watch this in 10 years. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times y'all think people are rejecting you because you're not good. I don't know why that shit keep cutting off. But a lot of times y'all think people reject you because you're not good enough. And a lot of times it's because they're not good enough. Or you just simply not type. And when I say type, sometimes the type that a person has is bullshit. It's toxic, it's dumb, it's stupid. And you over here crying in the corner because you think you got rejected because you're not good enough. Nah, just keep self-improving. Because the more you self-improve, you're going to be able to the more you self-improve, the more you're going to be able to attract women who have self-improved. Same vice versa if you're a woman watching. And that's just how it goes, man. So at the end of the day, what you got to lose, right? What you got to lose if you keep self-improving? Nothing. It wasn't meant for you to get somebody on this level. So keep leveling up. And then eventually, when the time's right in life for you to get whatever you're going to get, you're going to be on the right level for the right person on the right level. You dig what I'm saying? All that other shit, all that spooky ass passport shit and all that bullshit, 6 feet tall, whatever, man, be comfortable in your own fucking skin at the end of the day and make the best of that skin. Make the best version of that skin. Stop trying to be who you're not and stop trying to please everybody. You can't. It's impossible. You're not going to please everybody. Get over it. But the people that are meant to be pleased by you and happy with you and in your life and all that, they'll be there. Stop trying to make everybody in your life. Everybody ain't supposed to be in your life. Everybody ain't supposed to love you. Everybody ain't supposed to like you. Everybody ain't supposed to be a benefit of you or for you or whatever. Y'all get the point, man. Fuck that passport shit. Get a passport to enjoy your life, but not to get a woman. That's foolish. That's foolish, man. You're not getting women because you're dealing with women who don't really like you. You don't know how to, okay, she don't like me. Gone. Next. You don't know how to do that. For some reason, you just can't do it because you don't understand that good women is primarily based off of you. Good woman to you, not to the next guy. See, she can be a good guy to him, but trash to me. She could treat me like shit and rob me or something. But to him, she treats him like a god. Do y'all understand that? When it comes to good woman, it's how she is toward you individually. She can choose to be a good man to you